With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Right away, they'll change the look. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
UAX.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. A first down carry for Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now Jackson. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genty. Fights through it, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, tree on left.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Gino down to throw. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop him for a loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing now is Gino. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tuesday.
Now Gino. And he comes back with one complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, we go to the line. Hey, along.
Here's Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Oh, there's another one. Hey, there's a clip.
Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
You got to make a move. Wait a minute. What is shot? Go right here. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I'll tell you what, this was a much-needed drive and a much-needed touchdown at the end of this drive. They had not done much of anything in this first half, but here they put all the pieces together and they get the score right before the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Smith. And that's caught inside the 35. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
You at X, you at X. 180. Get off. Go. 13. Hey, report. Report. Get up.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. Throwing is Smith. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Middle. Hey, 13 X. Hey, look. 53.
Now it's Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now Smith. brought down after a very nice gain. An explosive 38-yard pickup. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Smith. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here we go.
Genty. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop them from the 1 back to the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Up next, it's our main event. between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short. It's a give to the tight end. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, that's a successful play on 2 fronts. Number 1, you get the 1st down. And number 2, keep that defense guessing as to who is just going to get the carries.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another give here to Jeanty. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by the 1st rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
4th down, Smith. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Jeanty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A gain of 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have the 1st down.
Here we go. 13X. Middle. There we go.
From the red zone on 1st. He has it at the 5. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Jeanty. fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
He gets it again. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Carlson good on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
11. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Chase on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Smith to the air now. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. We've set it downs from 37. Smith on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the touchdown through what looks like some defensive pass interference. So I think, Brock, thinking this catch should stand. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Hey, here we go. Middle. Hey, go flip her up. Hey, look. Hey, it's a clip.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, this is Piron. And that's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. How about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
On 1, right?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Down the left sideline he goes. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Zach Taylor sends in the call. They're going for 2. Burrow will throw for it. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dylan Laube on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. And go play fake here with Smith. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Giving this to Genty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Mostert. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with third and goal.
Check 59, check 59, cover. Hey, trio left. 53, Tuesday. Come on,
looking to throw, Smith. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Carlson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, this is Piron. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Counter play, Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the fourth.
On one, ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's get set.
Burrow now on first down. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give on second. It's Brown. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bengals needing a couple.
On one, right?
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Nice hot.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy off third and short. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earned him about 4 on that carry.
On 2, ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here's another for him. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. And that one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Laube with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.